Alrighty, collectors, right back at you with another part. I'm in my predator zone and I'm going to keep on pulling them out. So, now we talked about the diorama and everything where I last left off in the other video. So now I'm going to get into more of the, talking about the figure itself, the accessory that's connected and onto the figure, and, head scope and paint applications, which are very awesome. But it does leave me questioning Hot Toys' capabilities. And I'll get into why I say that. But just look at them though, guys. Alrighty. But yeah, starting from the bottom, as you can see, newly designed Predator feet. Newly designed Predator feet, I repeat. Look at that. These bad boys are large. He has some large dogs here, as you can see. And they balance the figure very well. Paint applications on them are superb. Sculpting is very nice. I mean, when you look back at the movies, I think you've seen clear views of his feet, and you can see like, damn, he has some big ass feet. The thong sandals are sculpted very well. Thong sandals, I know you guys like, what is he talking about? But when you have relationships with women that have foot fetish and buying shoes, you hear that name a lot in the shoe world for women, which is called thong sandals. At least that's what I think these sandals are called. But yeah, you can see the actual sole underneath. And just nicely done. Touch of silver type plating up above, as you can see. Then the leather sculpt for the actual sandal. Nice freckling for the paint applications. Done very well. Like I said, these feet are very nice on this figure. Moving on, as you can see, we have the gauntlets. Newly designed gauntlets for this Predator. I'm just going to say that. Can't compare them to the first Predator from Predator 1. I'm not even going to compare them, but I'm loving these right here. I will say that. Beautiful lines, as you can see, sculpted into these leg gauntlets. As you can see, amazing weathering. Now, the feet are actually connected to a ball joint like the usual Predators. If you guys got Predators, you know what I'm talking about. But unfortunately, this time around, Hot Toys has decided to actually sculpt these gauntlets, these shin gauntlets. And, you can't remove them like the previous Predators. So that's the downside. And not a real biggie in my eyes because, I never take the gauntlets off anyway, so. And this time around, they actually went and sculpted the knee armor onto the shin gauntlets, as you can see. Which I think probably was a smart move because I know, sometimes they just look detached on the previous Predators and you just wish like they were more connected on. So now that they are just made onto the gauntlets, cool idea, I think. But again, like I said, the bad part is you can't take these off. I know some of the awesome things about these 1/6 figures is being able to pull off the accessories and do customizations if you chose to do that. Or just you might want to see what the Predator body looks like completely without no armor. So, that's one of the sad parts. But like I said, not a really big deal for me though. But moving on up to the leg area, new sculpted legs for this predator, as you can see. All new sculpted design. Where you can see actual sculpted skin texturing going on in there. Nice, scaly, lumpy looking type skin they got going on with this figure. Same as the, well, not exactly the same, but the legs are, the sizing proportion for this actual figure. But, they're just trying to really do it all out with these new Predator bodies. So, same type of sculpting, I would say, for the Shadow, the exclusive that they just had out. But the proportions are definitely amazing this time on this Predator, as you can see. And I love how the ball joints are hitting pretty well to the thigh area, which is connected to a ball joint. But they're hidden by this Luna cloth, lawn cloth, if that's what it's called. Cool sculpted cup armor. Sculpted very well. Amazing weathering, paint applications. And then just amazing paint applications on a leg alone, as you can see. The legs are painted nicely. But the reason why I say it has me questioning their paint application ability is because they have the new Samurai Predator coming late this fall, well, this winter, or going into the spring. So, like, that figure is $330, the cheapest I've seen it going for. And here you have a figure for $200. Well, I paid a little bit more because this is exclusive. But, like, what more are you going to do with this other figure that costs $330? What type of justification, are you going to have for that? So, I really want that Samurai Predator to rock my world for that type of money, because if it doesn't look as good as their prototype or better, I'm going to be pissed off. I think that's one of the main sellers. It's called the Hot Toys Artist line, I think. And I believe the seller is that, they're going to have, famous painters that done amazing dioramas. I forgot the guy's name, but the painter name. He's a painter from Japan, and he's supposed to be a real big name over in Japan and doing dioramas. And if you don't produce something amazing, and it just comes on the level of this, which is good, I'm going to be pissed. So that's why I'm saying it has me question their painting abilities. But it's enough about the paint. As you can see, beautiful browns and everything and tans. Looks superb. Alrighty. This time around, the hip armor is painted on, or not painted, glued on. Guess it keeps it in place, but again, if it ain't broke, why fix it? The leg strapping that was connected was pretty cool, and why, turn it into a sculpted armor or even glue them on? I mean, it seems like he messes up the body underneath of the figure. But again, you got to take some of the bad with the good, and I think that they wanted to fit nice and snug, and to give her more clean look and all. So, but yeah, as you can see, the loincloth is nicely cut in the back. Very nicely proportioned to this figure. Alrighty, and here you have is the belt that is connected, which he's missing, I think, some things from the first one. But again, this isn't the first Predator, so you don't need to have all them things. This is his brother. His bigger brother, I guess. Who knows? I don't know. But, yeah, guys, this guy is a must-have. Sculpted body, as you can see, just like the Shadow. And just like the Berserker, but more to fit this physique of this Predator. You have articulation at the waist, but no crunch at the ab area, which sucks. So this wraps it up for another part, guys. Stay tuned for another episode of The Predator, the classic Predator. Moogie215 signing out. Peace.